yourself on TV?
Like, Mama, I was on TV, Mom. Like, Mom, I was on TV. Mom, I was on TV. Oh, God, it's so good. Television debut with Fox 5 DC. And I'm just doing a little bit of self-care. And also about to pour me a glass of wine because as much as I'm excited, I genuinely have to, give myself the space to be grateful for the moments that I literally prayed for happening to me in real life. I have dreamed of this since I was a little girl standing in front of the TV, holding the remote or a brush, mimicking the people that I saw on the news. And now I'm about to be on DC's biggest news network. Cheers. I make my TV debut tomorrow. Cheers to dreams coming true. On my way to Fox 5. I also had to do my own makeup. I don't know if I did good or bad. I don't know. We shall see. Did my own hair. Did my own nails. Very much a DIY girly until I can be blessed to have a team that will help me with these sort of things. This is super exciting for me. The nerves are set in, but I think this is really one of those moments where I'm like, I genuinely feel like I've been blessed with an opportunity and I gotta show up and show out. Ooh, I can't wait to bring y'all along for this. Oh my gosh, we just wrapped up my first appearance, my TV debut. It was so fun, it was so fun. Ooh, your girl is on the tissue.
Today we also have Media Moni, that's a founder of Media Sip, and veteran as well. She shares a birthday with Janet Jackson. Say what? Okay. Moni, come on down, join us here. We'll start with the ladies here at the Ticket to desk.
Yes, ladies first. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you. Tell us about Media Sip.
Listen, I am that friend that overly obsessed over everything TV and movies. I'm the person that talks in movie quotes. That's who I am.
Oh, you've come to the right place.
Yes, so the Media Sip is just all about us deep diving into all of our favorite movies, TV shows, and really getting into the details that, people often don't talk about.
Pop culture queen is what I'm hearing.
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I need you to walk around with me because I know nothing about movies, and I always get called out for it around these parts. So I'm glad that Moni's with us here because exactly. She's my parachute today. All right. Let's check out our hotline, of course, 202-895-3200. That's the number. That's the hotline. Let us know how you're feeling on this Friday as we head into the weekend. Of course, we'll switch things up here. We'll get Marquise down here and get in a different perspective because, we can't have all the ladies all the time.
Why not?
Just a little bit. At least as we kick things off, we're going to D.C., where the mayor, Muriel Bowser, reinstating MPD's ability to authorize that juvenile curfew under a new emergency order. This is a response here to teen takeovers that have caused chaos in D.C. and videos like this that you've probably seen, especially around the Navy Yard. The emergency order went into effect at 11 p.m. last night. It will continue over the next 15 days. Now, you're also looking at Virginia Beach, and that's because they, too, are testing out a curfew for all ages. That curfew goes into effect at 9:30 tonight and Saturday night and then next Friday. So for the weekend nights, the measure designed to boost public safety. Let's start with Elise here. What do we think about these curfew zones?
I'm here for curfews. I'm here for being proactive, right, against violence and all the things that we're currently dealing with in this society. But I'm not here for an all-people curfew because curfew for me?
Yeah.
Are you tripping? No, I like this for teenagers and people that are under 18. But us as adults, we don't need no curfew.
I'm with you. The Virginia Beach curfew really struck a chord with me because us too, and it's for small businesses, right? Restaurants. Are you telling adults that after 9:30 they can't stay out and have a dinner?
When that's really when the fun starts.
Right. We know how to behave. What do we think about the D.C. curfew? The D.C. Council decided to not pass emergency legislation, and the mayor said, you know what? I've got executive power, and I'm going to use it for the next 15 days.
I think that we needed, I've been out in the midst of one of those takeovers, complete chaos. So them kind of putting a cap on it, making it safer for all of us, I'm not opposed to it. Let's find a healthier, safer option for the kids. Maybe I don't know, do they do sock hops? Like,
what's that?
Like the old school parties they used to host for kids where it was like, it was
They don't want that. Well, I mean, there is these teen jams, right, which are congregations. So, but I think at the same time, because of those teen jams, we're seeing the congregation of them. And yeah, I mean, house parties are like parties that are controlled or are not as fun as just like, you know, being out in the streets. But at the same time, Mark, I also think there's also a parallel conversation, which is we need to give these third spaces and avenues for kids to get out there, because they also don't want to be going to bed at 8:30 on a Friday night, and I understand that. But where are your parents? That's a bigger conversation.
That was going to be my next question.
Where are the parents?
Where are the parents? All right, we'll keep checking
in the house. Their curfew's not 30.
We'll see what happens here for the next 15 days in D.C. Let's stay with D.C., where council member and current mayoral candidate Kenyon McDuffie pushing back against a rideshare company Empower for what he sees as intimidation. The company has told voters not to elect McDuffie, but now the candidate claims they're threatening him. He says his daughter has received a threatening message on social media. He says he will not be intimidated and continue opposing Power. Monty, what do we feel about what he's saying here?
Okay, now y'all know I love all things TV movies. Does this not, just to make a little light of the situation, does this not sound like a plot in a political crime scandal, like hit sitcom?
It could be a show, right?
It does sound like a TV script to me, but completely just, I think this is out of line. I think that you cannot strong arm people into what you would have them to do. And I think that I love that he's speaking out about it.
Yeah, listen, endorsements are something that have been here since the beginning of time.
That's
political
true.
Endorsements from companies. I think where you draw the line is you cannot be contacting anybody's children about a politician. Like one thing is to say like so-and-so lives in this district. Fine, you're an elected official. We need to know that you live in that district, I believe. However, and that's publicly available information, but do not come looking for people's children. I don't care what party you're on.
Yeah, this is crazy work.
These are just off limits.
Absolutely.
These are off limits.
Completely agree. All right, let's move on, because Georgetown students are reportedly having a hard time landing jobs and internships. From Georgetown, y'all, the school paper The Hoya reporting that the district's record-breaking unemployment rate, spurred on by federal job losses, is to blame. Unemployment sitting at roughly 7% as of January. At the same time, CNBC reports that D.C. is the top spot for recent college grads. It's going to be $100,000. Like, get out of here. You can, if you are making me pay that for tuition, you better guarantee me a job when I graduate.
Absolutely.
Or else, what is this for? It makes no sense.
We did, right? Because as millennials, it was normal to go right from high school to college, but they're not doing that. And
because
I think
they realize that the paper doesn't necessarily translate to other paper.
And then looking at this.
That's a bar. Say that again. What you say?
That's true. That was a bar. That was definitely a lie. That was a lie. But I also think, too, the pipeline from, like, college student intern to actual employment, that window has just been darn near eliminated because so many federal agencies have closed. All of the minimalizing of the workforce here in D.C. It's really affecting people. I know a lot of those entry-level jobs was a lot of our segue into our professional careers. And if those don't exist, or they're already kind of taken up by someone else because they, had to leave this agency to work here, like it kind of just creates a snowball effect. So I think we're going to be seeing a lot more, like you said, entrepreneurs, content creators. Like, that's kind of the avenue.
And, like, most people are putting in a lot of money to go to these institutions.
$100,000 in this economy?
Yeah, no.
In this economy.
And
I had to, y'all, I almost cursed. I was like, Lord. I said, darn. I said, okay, reel that back in. Like, I'm going to let him finish, but no. But yeah, I think that, I think this is great. I think that we do need to have more, because at the end of the day, we all know our state and where we are from. Everyone has different beliefs. Everyone kind of subscribes to different things. When the government at large is putting their hands on it, it just gets too messy. Let's keep it in-house, and from there we can have more actual insight that is more beneficial for the residents.
Let me tell you something, people. This is why no one's watching baseball. Y'all are boring. And I was going to put the acronym there.
Yeah, baseball is already such a long game.
Right.
It's so many innings. Like, take a look at football, for example. You get the end zone celebrations. Even with basketball, you get a dunk. He bought basketball to baseball because it's more exciting when you can kind of showboat a bit. I think I'm all for it.
And he did nothing offensive. There
Yeah.
was even the shortstop from the opposing team gave the guy a high five. So it's not like the opposing team was like offended. You know, if he'd given a bird to somebody or done something,
He took it there. Yeah.
The kid is having the time of his life, as you should be playing a sport and excelling in it.
Listen, and I'm a sports
here
mom. When my kid made a touchdown, I ran on the field, and I'm not even on the team. So listen,
I know.
And you won't believe this. Five Guys takes #1. I know that is not your top choice, but just real quick, Five Guys, Burger King, then In-N-Out, Wendy's, McDonald's comes 5th.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't had McDonald's since college, and if I ate it now, I think I would combust. I don't even think I can handle it, but a good Five Guys burger, yes, it's going to be $40, but put a little bacon, cheese.
They're good.
All the ooh,
because they got the smash burger kind.
They
you know,
do.
it's good.
It's good.
Okay, Keith Monty and Elise, let's get started here as podcast listeners are feeling left out. The Wall Street Journal reports that audio-only podcasts are becoming the exception rather than the norm as the podcasting industry embraces video. Hosts sometimes fail to explain visual references, keeping listeners out of the loop. So, Monty, how do we feel about video podcasts?
I'm all for it. I think that it is the new wave. You can watch it on YouTube or you can just stream it while you're in your car. I think it's the way to go.
Excuse me? In your car, like while you're driving?
I mean, don't take your eyes off the road, but if you want to look, scratch that.
I was supposed to let that slide.
But I mean, visually, it's almost it brings you deeper into the experience, and yeah, I'm here for it.
So
yeah,
it's one of these things where, like, you got to pick a side. Like, it's either going to be audio or video. Now, if you're watching on Fox 5, we appreciate you watching the video and the audio.
That's the exception.
But I will say, you can just listen to us, you know? And I just feel like podcasts, they were created for that. Now you've become a show.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, but
Makes
I do
sense.
love a good background visual. And that's why I think video podcasts
Watch you driving, Monty. I'm gonna let that fly. All right, we've got a new flavor alert. Nutella launching a new flavor called the Nutella Peanut. It is the first flavor innovation in its 60-year history. It blends the classic flavor with a taste of roasted peanuts. We've all tried Nutella. How do we feel about Nutella, Monty?
I love Nutella. I am a Nutella girly, okay? Nutella with some banana, like, come on now, that's a good snack right there. I'm here for it. I think what they've done with the hazelnut is amazing. I want to see what they do with the peanut.
Okay. I mean, it's probably going to be really good, to Marquise's point. Like, they're not short in sugar. You put a lot of sugar on anything, it's going to taste good. I just feel like they are a brand. They know what they did. They found gold. Why are you messing with that thing? FIFA says the World Cup final will have a halftime show for the first time ever. Fans are steaming mad, saying that FIFA is making the game too American. No word on who'll be performing, but we do know that Chris Martin and Coldplay will be the ones curating the show. Monty.
I'm here for it. I think bring in some fresh talent, make it an amazing performance. The beauty is they can really bring in different artists, different genres, do a medley mix. I think this is going to put FIFA in a big, like, on the map bigger than it already is. And like you said, bring in new viewership. And I don't know, maybe we can get a Beyonce.
Okay, yeah. There you, I mean, although
anything to get my girl back on stage.
But Jay-Z tied to the NFL. I don't know if they're going to switch, teams here. I think that's kind of like where were yesterday. What do we think, Monty?
But again, y'all, does this not sound like episode 2, season 3 of the latest political scandal, like big hit TV show? I think it's insane. We have so much that we could put that money to in the city alone, but I think it is going to generate some tourism dollars, and I'm sure we'll see some Instagram posts that may be flattering or not so much.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. I don't think that all jeans are created equally.
They're not.
They absolutely are not, especially like you said, as a woman, that's a whole different ball game. Jean shopping is one activity.
Correct.
Because it's going to take me all day. I have to try it on. I have to feel it. So when it comes to them being the trendier jeans being more expensive, I think that you're really paying for what you get. We live in a world of fast fashion. Fast fashion, you wear that thing one time, it's falling apart.
Oh, yeah. Don't even wash it.
Good jeans, good denim is a great investment. But once again, in this economy, who's
paying $200 for jeans anymore? And that's how much these so-called expensive jeans start at.
Yeah.
Monty, so good to have you with us.
Yes, I've had so much fun. Y'all are a good time. This is how you start the weekend.
I like it.
This is a good Friday.
Good vibes. Good vibes. Where can we find you?
You can find me at Hey Media Monty, and of course follow my platform, The Media Sip. We will be hosting. Listen, there are a lot of good movies hitting theaters, y'all. So we're having some movie meetups, some free screenings, and of course, you know, we're always going to deep dive on all things TV and film.
I gotta
so come sip with us. You can sip with us.
Ooh, I love that. Go sip. Go sip.
So much fun. This is a beautiful set. Everybody was so nice and welcoming. Yeah, hopefully this is the first, but certainly not the last. Please let me know if y'all tuned in to Take at 2. Your girl is on the tizzle.